you ever had those days where you're just like, man, nothing can stop me? And then all of a sudden, the unexpected happens. Well, let's get into it. Thanks for watching. Alright, so 5 years ago, I would have probably just lost my cool on all aspects of this. We were on a repower load from Memphis, Tennessee to Newark, New Jersey. It was a FedEx load. The driver broke down in West Memphis, Arkansas. We dropped in Memphis, got the call to repower that load to Newark. Went over and got it yesterday. We dropped it off today about 2:15 this afternoon on the 20th. Picked it up the 19th in Memphis, roughly about 6:30 p.m. Dropped it in Newark, New Jersey today on the 20th, roughly 2:30-ish, something like that. Get our next load. Cherry load. It was staying in the Northeast. We're picking up in PA, taking it to Maine, and we get here to the shipper, which is where we are right now, and we drop our empty. We go check in. We get our paperwork. It's like 33,000 pounds. I'm like, nah, it's nothing. No problem. And I've been here before to this particular shipper. Go get my loaded trailer. I do my inspection, pre-trip my reefer, put my lock on the trailer, double check my seals, pre-trip the entire trailer, and I start getting ready to send my departure. I'm actually in the middle of it. I send the departure, and I think to myself, I forgot to check my gauge weights. We're almost 36,000 pounds on the drives, and we're only like barely over 24,000 on the trailer. This is a bit of a problem. So I go to do my live loaded call, and yeah, this time I'm scrambling trying to figure out, what we need to do. And I talk to my associate and I say, hey, look, this thing is like almost 36,000 pounds on the drives. I've looked up all the northeastern states that we're going through. They allot for 36,000 pounds on tandem axles. Now, at this point, you're probably asking yourself, Frank, what's a tandem axle? Let's find out.
A tandem axle is 2 or more consecutive axles over 40 inches, but not over 96 inches apart.
So I said, I think we're going to be good. We should be fine. Plus, there's no scale houses open or whatever. I said, if you guys can give me the green light, I'll run this. Well, they didn't. They didn't give us the green light to run it. We had no choice but to go talk to the shipper, let them know what's going on. They back us into a door. They tell us cut the seal, take the lock off, back into a door, and they're going to rework the load. So I'm thinking, yes. I mean, they're getting us right in, no waiting. I'm so happy. Then they come out and they say, well, you're going to have to pull away from the door, hook everything back up, put this new seal on, go back to the shipping office, which is all the way down the other end of the facility. This facility is huge. And they say, you got to go get a CAT scale. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You want me to shut the whole load back up, reseal it with a new seal, get new paperwork, just go get a CAT scale. Go do all that. Finally, now we're docked back into the same door 4 hours later, because not only do I have to get their approval to do something, I have to get Prime's approval at the same time. I can't just leave with this load without paperwork, without it sealed, with the wrong paperwork, wrong seal number. I just can't take off, and I have to get clearance to say, hey, look, they are understanding that we need this load reworked. Prime is, so is the shipper. guys, document everything. Just like when you're having any issues with Prime, same thing with your shippers and receivers. Document everything. And what we're going to do at the end of this whole charade, because like I said, we're docked now. We're waiting on them to rework the load now, 4 hours later. When they go to give us the final paperwork, I'm going to have my detention stamp at hand. Let me show you this thing. Okay, this is it. That's a detention stamp. This little thing right here, all right, will make you money. You got to have it on you, okay? You got to know when to use it. Now, let me tell you guys how to use a detention stamp. You take this little thing inside with you. I'm wearing a hoodie, which I usually am in the wintertime. I love hoodies. You take this little thing inside with you. They hand you that paperwork, all right? You have to have accurate time. So go ahead and text yourself the time when you got here that you sent it on your Qualcomm and the time that they finish loading the trailer, okay? Because it's not going to be the time you're getting your paperwork. You want it to be realistic. So go in there and text yourself those times. When they come out and say your trailer's done, or they'll call you, write that time down. Go in there, write those 2 times down, and ask them, say, look, is there any way you guys can sign this? Figure out who you're talking to first. Say, hey, well, excuse me, what was your name? And I already know the guy's name. His name's Kevin. You can say, oh, my name's Kevin. You say, hey, Kevin, is there any way possible you guys can sign this detention stamp for me, just to let the company know I was where I said I was and the time that we left? And if they say no, don't get upset. Don't raise Cain. Just put on there, Kevin would not sign. Kevin at shipping office would not sign. Say, okay, Kevin, have a great day, and walk away. Because you've kept everything documented on the QC. And then once you leave out of there, after you send your new departure call, make sure to let the dispatch know, hey, Kevin was who I was dealing with at the shipper's office. He would not sign for detention. So you got to let them know that stuff. You can't just let it slip through the cracks. Document everything. When I say document everything, if you're supposed to go get a scale ticket, make sure that you let Prime know, hey, I'm here getting the scale ticket. I got the scale ticket. This is what the weights are, steers, drives, and trailer. This is what we're looking at. Total gross, we're headed back to the 01. When you get back to the 01, hey, we're at the 01. They're docking us at Bay 46 again. We're ready to be reworked. Be vocal, be communicative. I can't preach that enough, guys. Be communicative. The load is still a great load, but for a drop and hook to turn into this fiasco, I mean, we've literally been here over 4 hours. There's no need for that. I mean, this is a nightmare. So the unexpected will happen. When you are like rolling out at your best, the unexpected will happen. Don't let it get under your skin. Stay professional. Keep your wits about yourself, because believe me, it's not your fault, but it's also probably not the guy's fault that you're having to deal with. So make sure that you keep your cool about yourself, and say a prayer if you got to. You know, like I said, 5 years ago, I would have been like blowing up, like going crazy. So it happens, guys. I mean, you know, just unfortunate. Nobody's hurt. We've still got the load. We're still going to be able to like make the load on time, God willing, you know, without any unforeseeable events. But you know, you got to count your blessings when you can. Don't let the small things tear you up. Like, seriously, because it's not always going to go your way. It doesn't always go my way. There are things like this that, you know, it sucks, but what are you going to do? I mean, you got to power through it and do the right thing, and, you know, complete your obligations, you know. So we're going to get reworked. We're going to get down the road. We're going to be in Maine tomorrow, dropping this load at a Walmart DC in Lewiston. And that's all I got for you guys. So be communicative. Use that detention stamp. Stay professional. And document everything. Document. CYA, cover your assets. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If it's your first time watching the channel, don't forget to like, sub, and share the channel. And stay safe out there, guys. Keep the rubber side down, shiny side up. God bless. Freight Skater out.